up January 1st, and suddenly you're convinced this is the year everything changes. New body, new habits, new life. But here's what's strange. You felt none of this on December 30th. What happened in 48 hours that rewired your entire sense of what's possible? It's not motivation. It's not inspiration. It's something way more specific happening in your brain. And once you understand it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. Not just on New Year's, but every Monday morning, every first day of the month, every time you move to a new city or cut your hair. Picture this. It's January 1st. You're standing in your kitchen. Same kitchen as yesterday. Same body. Same life. But something feels clean, like you just wiped the slate. You open your notes app and start typing goals you've thought about for months, but never wrote down. Why now? Why does a date on a calendar suddenly make you feel like a different person? Psychologists call this the fresh start effect. But that name doesn't explain why it's so powerful. Because it's not about starting fresh. It's about something your brain does with time itself. Here's what's happening. Your brain doesn't experience time as one continuous line. It breaks your life into chapters. And January 1st? That's a chapter break. A hard edge. Your brain sees it as a border between old you and new you. And that border does something surprising. It creates distance. Emotional shift plus relatability. Think about a mistake you made last week. Now think about a mistake you made 2 years ago. The second one feels lighter, right? Less like you. That's because time creates psychological distance. And when your brain marks January 1st as a new chapter, it automatically pushes December 31st into the past. Suddenly, all your old patterns, your failures, your laziness, they feel like they belong to someone else. But here's where it gets interesting. This effect isn't just about feeling hopeful. It actually changes your behavior. Studies show people are significantly more likely to pursue goals, join gyms, search for diets, and commit to change after temporal landmarks. Birthdays, Mondays, new semesters. The calendar gives you permission to become different. So why do most resolutions fail by February? Because the chapter break is an illusion. January 2nd doesn't feel like January 1st. The magic fades. You're back in the continuous line of your life, and your brain stops seeing new you as separate from old you. The distance collapses. And without that distance, change feels hard again. But now you know the trick. You don't need January 1st. You can create chapter breaks whenever you want. Cut your hair. Rearrange your room. Start a new notebook. Your brain doesn't care if it's January or July. It just needs a marker, a before and after. The reason January 1st feels so powerful isn't because the date matters. It's because for one moment, you stop thinking of yourself as a fixed thing. You see yourself as something that can be rewritten. And that feeling, that distance from who you were yesterday, that's not magic. It's just how your brain organizes time, which means you've had the ability to change all along. You were just waiting for permission. If this made you see your own patterns a little differently, you'll probably want to stick around. We break down the psychology hiding in your everyday life, the stuff you do without thinking. Subscribe if you're curious what else you've been missing.